It is Friday the 5th of June and Haoni is eating her breakfast. Or maybe she finished.
Drinking my coffee.
Oh, she's drinking her coffee. And I feel like I haven't worn the shirt in ages actually. But I still really like it. I don't know. I really like the colour. And I feel like I don't have anything else this colour. But I was actually going to leave at 9. But because I'm already ready, I'm going to leave at 8:30 and do a bit of practice before my quartet rehearsal. And I stewarded clarinet exams all day yesterday and I finished A Breath of Life by Clarice Lispector while I was on my shift, and it was really good. And I started Mort by Terry Pratchett, and also yesterday My To the Lighthouse by Virginia Woolf arrived, and it's actually so gorgeous. I love Penguin classics. It's such a pretty book. I also love how every Penguin modern classic by an author, like how all the book covers match in the editions. And today is a really busy day and I feel really sleepy and I kind of don't want to do everything I've got planned, but I've got my quartet rehearsal and then I'm seeing Quinam while I'm going to a party. Yeah, but I'm going to quickly leave now. I want you around, want you I got my iced Americano, which is very delicious. Oh, it's actually really yummy. And it is the 4th of June. Oh, my hair looks so weird. And it's been a really crazy reading month already, which I'm actually really pleased about. So today I just finished. So it's actually been a really crazy reading month and it's only the 4th of June, which is kind of crazy, but I'm really pleased about it. So today I finished Mort by Terry Pratchett, which I started yesterday evening. It's a slightly weird cover, I do have to say. I feel like it portrays young girls a bit weirdly, but I do love Terry Pratchett. It's the 4th Discworld novel. I really love Discworld and I love Terry Pratchett. So it didn't take me long to read at all because it's so fun and I really love his humour. And I just found it on my shelf and I wanted something easy to read alongside what else I'm reading. And then the first book I finished this month was A Wrinkle in Time by Madeleine L'Engle. This is like one of my childhood favourite books. It's actually so nice. There are it's a quintet actually, but I've never read the other books because I got this from my cousin. And I love the cover because it really reminds me of the first Narnia book, but it's obviously a bit old-fashioned compared to what we'd imagine now, like the characters at the top and this building and stuff, but it's so gorgeous and I really love this book. And then I finished A Breath of Life by Clarice Lispector, and I did have to start again for this because I got quite confused and I had to take notes while I was reading it. I'll read you the last page because there's you can't really say there's such thing as a spoiler in Litfic or Clarice Lispector's novels, and it ends, as for me, I am, yes, no, I cannot end, I think that, ... That's the ending. In the notes it said that it was unfinished, or rather incomplete, and her style is so strange that they couldn't tell what was an error and what wasn't, and I find that quite funny because it's very true. But it is very, very amazing, quite hard to understand, but I think I got it in the end. It's sort of a musing on death and life and creation and writing, and Clarice does say the I in this book is not I, meaning herself, but you can clearly tell that there are like very clear links, as well as the fact that she wrote it near to her death. Then I haven't read it yet. My next read is Virginia Woolf's To the Lighthouse. Look how beautiful. I'm so excited. It's my only other Virginia Woolf that I own now because I just have several copies of Mrs. Dalloway. But I'm so excited to read it, and I'm going to start it today. I went in and I had a rehearsal, and then I filmed an interview for Instagram. And now I'm going to edit the interview, drink my coffee, do some practice, shower, do some more practice, eat dinner, and then leave to go to Conan's party.
My phone lights up, just like your touch. I miss your sound. I want you around, want you around, want you different when you're not here.
Good morning. It is Sunday the 7th of June, and I didn't think I'm going to be able to film much footage today because I'm working for 6 hours. My eyelids look so uneven. But yeah, and I never get to film much when I do these things, and I'm only getting paid £75, which is just minimum wage. But it's fine because, like, I don't know, I'll take £75. I think I always get this thing where, like, maybe during the party I wasn't enjoying it, like, the most. But I really enjoy having, like, a variety of experiences and talking to different people. Like, I think that's really valuable. And, like, obviously I'm always surrounded by musicians and then my friends from school. So then it was nice to talk to bio students and medics because, like, you know, like, I'd never talked to those kinds of people. So that was very nice. And then, yeah, so the party was really nice. And then yesterday I didn't do anything because I went to brunch with Megan, India and Rose, which was super, super nice. And I got harissa baked eggs and it was super nice to talk to them for ages. And then I went to watch my sister play in the chamber competition, which is also very nice. And then today I'm planning on reading Virginia Woolf's The Waves. I haven't actually started yet. Wait, no, not The Waves, I read that before. To the Lighthouse. And I'm wearing this. It's actually quite a long journey in, and my focus for today is definitely like staying conscious of my health and my injury and my body, because yeah, I've got a long day of playing ahead, which I've just accepted because I really want the money, but like I really need to focus on listening to what feels right, and I'll get breaks and stuff, so hopefully it'll be fine. It always used to be daunting even without my injury, so I'm kind of wondering how that will go, but I am looking forward to it, and my friend's doing it as well, so it should be fine. My other goal is that this week I really can't spend any money. So today my goal is to spend no money at all. Yeah.
Different
back home now. I've read 20 pages of Virginia Woolf, which to be fair is not my best page count, but I haven't read any Virginia Woolf in a really long time, and it's really quite hard to read her fiction. So yeah, and like I used to, obviously I've read Mrs. Dalloway quicker, but I studied it in school as well, so I do know kind of the lay of the land, if that makes sense. And I really enjoyed my conducting workshop, even though my injury, like for solo, I feel like it's getting slightly better because I did 6 hours of playing and I practiced in the morning beforehand, and I didn't get a cramp or anything. Like obviously I felt a bit of discomfort, but it didn't feel like that much more than my usual discomfort, which is also a good sign, but I guess I shouldn't feel discomfort regularly anyway, like pre-injury. So I'm really happy about that, and I'm going to eat dinner now, and hopefully I'll read some Virginia Woolf before I go to sleep. I have a really nice day tomorrow. I've got the morning to practice, and then I'm going in for a quartet rehearsal at 2:30. Then I'm filming my friend Sam for an interview, and then I'm going to Wigmore to watch Danish Quartet, and I'm so excited because I'm such a big fan of the Danish Quartet, and I've had lessons with the violist, and we've had lessons with their teacher, like my quartet. So I'm really excited to hear them, and the repertoire is so amazing. Oh, there's my cat. Yeah.
I can't to myself. Who do I tell now that it's not the same? It's not the same. Different when you're not here. Different when you're not here. Who do I turn this to? Who do I turn this to?
Good morning. It is Monday the 8th of June, and I've got a really nice day ahead, and I just had a shower. What else have I done this morning? I had cheesy pudding and an iced Americano for breakfast. I'm really liking my iced Americanos, which has never been a very Turner thing, but I really like them. And I'm wearing my lacy top because on Saturday it's going to be really hot, so I reckon the weather's going to get pretty warm soon. And this lace top, because I have to wear like a tank underneath, it's hard to wear when it's like really hot, so I reckon I'm going to take the opportunity while I have it. I'm also wearing, this is the first time I've worn these together, my striped, like bluish, yeah, blue trousers, and I reckon they're a really nice pairing. It seems kind of like indie, I don't know, but I really like it. I love the trousers, I love the top, and I love this necklace, so I'm really happy. And I'm beginning to get cramps, so I reckon my period's hit early, which isn't great because I always get that when I'm going to Wigmore concert. Today we're going to Wigmore to watch the Danish Quartet, and I've had lessons with one of them, and oh, I'm just like actually so hyped. I have quartet and I'm interviewing Sam as well. He invited me to a worship meeting he's having at church, which was actually like so sweet. But unfortunately I am going to the concert, so I can't go with him, but I just find it so wholesome when my other Christian friends like try to involve me in things, because like I am Christian and I go to church and everything, but I've always found youth work or sort of talking to other Christians really daunting, because I've always been really busy since I was little with like academics and music, so I never really went to youth groups that much. Like I went to Sunday school and I was in like youth groups there, but obviously that's kind of listening to the Bible and someone teaching you the Bible, not really like interacting with other young people and like praying and stuff. And I've been too busy to go to Christian Union this year, which is like really sad because I actually really love the people in Christian Union. Anyways, today my goal was to not scroll at all, and I've actually scrolled lots, so that's not going very well, but it's fine. And yeah, I've done one session of practice and I'm planning on doing another session of practice. Another thing that I'm focusing on is that I want to journal every day again this week. So 2 weeks ago, like not the week that just passed but the week before, I journaled every day and I was super happy about it because I love seeing the pages like a mass. I keep hitting things. As you go. And it's like a really good lesson on consistency because you get so many pages and it's kind of hard to believe that it's only in a short amount of time. But I just completely abandoned that last week, so that's my goal this week. I love having goals. It really makes me stay motivated. It really makes me love the beginning of a week. Yeah. I'm going to do another session of practice and then I'm going to eat lunch and then practice a bit more. Then I'm going to leave at 1.
I can't keep it to myself.
I've just done a painful 40 minutes of practice and now I'm going to leave. What I don't understand, well, partly I do, but what I just don't get how I can have 6 just merely uncomfortable hours playing in orchestra for a gig yesterday and then 40 really painful minutes. It's really annoying. Hello, it is currently like 12:40 and it is Tuesday the 9th of June. The Danish Quartet concert yesterday was actually like amazing. It was so good. Like, I haven't actually heard them live before, even though I'm such a big fan, and Wigmore is like, well, as Björn called it, the Church of Chamber Music when he introduced the concert. I definitely agree. It is such a nice place to listen to chamber music and it really is like the holy place for it. It's just so amazing. They played Runa's arrangement of Stravinsky's Suite Italienne, which was super funky. You could kind of hear his own voice in it. And then they played Shostakovich 3, which is like just an amazing quartet, and they played it so fantastically. It was just like absolutely amazing. And then they played Ravel, which is one of my favourite pieces ever. And then they did Goodbye and Farewell, Runa's arrangement of a song from the Faroe Islands, because that's also something that they're quite famous for as a quartet. Like, Runa does a lot of folk arrangements and they do a lot of folky stuff. So not only are they just like an insane quartet, like they also have like another niche, which is super cool. And today I'm borrowing Hammy's top. I think it's very nice, but it looks a bit small on me. And I just have a lesson. I've done, like with my teacher, I've done 20 minutes. I'm going to eat lunch and do another 20 minutes and then do another 20 minutes when I go to school before my lesson. And then I'm going to do another hour when I get home, I reckon. And I'm also planning on doing some reading today. I did a bit of reading yesterday, but the Virginia Woolf is genuinely really difficult to read. So it is taking me a while. So I might pick up a second book while I'm reading the Virginia Woolf, because I feel like that's what made my reading in the first week pretty successful. The fact that I had like a difficult books, the Lispector, but I do think the Virginia Woolf can be a little harder to read than Lispector. I had the Lispector and A Wrinkle in Time, and I had wait, what else have I read? I read Maud. Yeah, so I think that's why it was a successful reading week, because I had like other books alongside. Also, it was so nice because I was really nervous, but I went to talk to them after and they were like signing CDs and record albums and stuff. And I spoke to the violinists and I was like, because I'm going to a course in Norway in the summer that they usually go to, so I'm really hoping to have a lesson with the violinist Frederick. And I also spoke to Asbian, the violist, who I had lessons with last year, and I was really, really nervous to talk to him because they're also like just so cool. But he remembered me, and like I didn't even have to jog his memory. He just was like, hello, and gave me a hug and was like, how are you? Like, do you want to go to the pub? Like, it was so nice. Even though I felt like really starstruck and a bit awkward. And yeah. My main thing this morning has been like making sure my practice isn't too intense or like angry or super duper focused. Like I'm trying to move, be kind to myself as I practice, because I feel like that's definitely a big factor as to why my practice is so much more painful than rehearsals. And like yeah, and I feel like a lot of I also just need to like build up my stamina again, I reckon. And I feel like a lot of that is due to like I just feel like conservatoire has really squished my confidence. I genuinely feel so uncomfortable when people tell me that they like my playing or that they think I'm good, which isn't great. Yeah, but that's something I'm working on. And I'm going to eat my lunch. And it's actually looking pretty sunny. It said it was going to rain, but it's kind of fine. It's like 17 degrees. Not too warm, but not like freezing either. So
different when you're not here. Different when you're not here. Who do I turn this to? Who do I turn this to? I can't keep
like genuinely wasn't talking.
myself. Who do I tell now that it's not the same? It's not the same. Different when you're not here.
Hello, it is Wednesday the 10th of June and I washed my hair. It's always such a struggle, like I actually feel like it's lost so much curl, but then sometimes I see it in photos and I'm like, wait, it's still really curly. But I definitely have lost like all my curl up here. But I'm wearing this. I don't know if it's like too blue because I'm wearing my blue stripy trousers as well. And these are actually barrel jeans, I think they're called. And like I've always thought they look really weird, but because they're so baggy and like flowy, they actually don't look bad at all, in my opinion. I really like them. And today I'm watching Backrooms with Maria at Curzon, Victoria. I've never been to a Curzon cinema, so I'm actually kind of excited. But the timing's a bit awkward because the showing is at 12. So it's like around lunchtime and I'm not hungry enough to eat something at home before I leave. So I might have to break my no spend few days, which is fine because I was planning on spending today at the cinema anyway, because like it's a bit sad to go to a nice cinema and not get like even popcorn. So I might have to get something, I don't know. But like everything is so expensive, so I can't tell if I'm just going to be fine with popcorn and then I come home, or if I'll have to get like something else. But I'm actually really proud of myself for not spending anything for ages, and I'm planning on not spending anything tomorrow or Friday or Saturday. And then I was planning on spending money getting some tickets for the Saucony Quartet on Sunday because they're our teachers and I really, really love them, and I really love Wigmore as well, so it's just perfect. And I couldn't go to their last Wigmore concert. I actually asked if they had any comp tickets and they've got us 2 tickets, so I can go for free. So I might not spend any money on Sunday either, because then I'm just going to RCM to have my lesson and then a rehearsal for my recital. So I'm really excited for that. I've also charged my Kindle, so I'm going to be reading some Virginia Woolf. I'm like 40 pages in, but if I ever find it too difficult, I'm going to read some thing on my Kindle, like something nostalgic or easy as well. So I'm really happy about that. And I have to quickly go get ready and leave and like put my violin away and stuff. I've done 20 minutes on some Defia. I wish I could have done more, but like honestly, when a morning shower is involved, I just can't do things quickly. I don't know, it's because like I just find it really difficult. But I do prefer a morning shower because, I don't know, it's hard to explain. Anyways, I'm gonna go get ready now. I need the toilet and then I'm gonna pack my bag and leave. The other thing was so bad. It's so funny. Like,
when you're not here.
hello, I'm back home from watching The Backrooms. It's actually really good. I've rated it like a 4 out of 5. I understand why people don't like it, because I think it might be difficult for some people to understand, especially if they just went like purely for the backrooms. But I thought that Kane Parsons did a really good job with it, and Maria and I really enjoyed it. I don't know what she'd rate it. I think she said she'd like give her 30 minutes to come up with some thoughts, but I did really enjoy it. We really liked the way it was shot. It was shot very claustrophobic and also very uncanny. He made really great use of shadows and shapes and composition. We also liked the pacing of the film quite a lot, and also the fact that there was such a limited cast. I really enjoyed that, and they all did a really great job. So I really enjoyed it. I'm going to eat some lunch now and then practice a bit, and then I have to walk around a bit as well because I haven't done my 10k steps yet.
To myself.